A surprising sight at a posh resort in the Florida Keys. Deputies say a passerby found this kilo of suspected cocaine that washed up at Hawks Cay in Duck Key. Local 10 is investigating an increase in drug smuggling by sea. Bundles have been washing up on South Florida shores, oftentimes with unique markings on them.
And Local 10's Janine Stanwood shows us where those symbols come from, and she's giving us an exclusive look at the DEA drug lab to show us what happens next.
Suspected kilos of cocaine found floating at sea and washing up on South Florida shores.
Seems to be on an uptick in the last 6 months.
What a challenge. The head of the Miami Drug Enforcement Administration tells us smuggling by sea has grown in size, scope, and sophistication.
The majority of cocaine comes from Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia. And so maritime smuggling routes come up through the Caribbean and up into the South Florida area.
And you may have noticed this. Distinctive markings on the outsides of these bricks, like eagles, ominous bunny designs, and replica Nike logos.
So in total, 25 bricks of cocaine.
It's the work of cartels marking their turf.
So they may mark them for a specific customer. They may mark them showing their customer, hey, you know you have a good product because this is our branding.
Once these drug bundles are taken into custody, usually by the U.S. Border Patrol, we get an exclusive look at where many are sent next. To the DEA's drug lab, nestled in an undisclosed location near Doral.
This is just an example of the variety of drugs that are analyzed here at the DEA lab in South Florida. But the majority of what they're seeing, at least weight-wise, is cocaine. Why are we having to wear?
We gear up before going in where the chemists work.
We're working with things that are caustic. So this is to protect the clothes, protect your skin.
Got it. Better to be safe than sorry.
And while we're there,
once I received it, it came in a DEA box.
This load that just arrived is one of the latest batches with those eagle markings, recently coming ashore in Palm Beach and the Florida Keys.
The packaging includes the eagle on the front and then various amounts of different layers.
The feds say they're also noticing an uptick in imprints on the insides of these packages, which is what we see here.
What do you think when you see this?
I think, oh my gosh, it's a lot of cocaine. However, it is a daily thing that we see here. I take about like that little bit right here.
Samples are then loaded into sophisticated machinery.
This is the instrument that actually tells you what it is and what else is in the sample.
But even with high-tech equipment and these unique pictures and logos, linking bricks to a specific smuggling organization is not always easy. And smugglers have been using cryptic codes in their packaging for decades.
It's extremely difficult, especially in wash-up cases. It's very difficult with the drugs that are floating in salt water for a long period of time to try to pinpoint where those drugs came from.
It's why federal agencies tirelessly work to stop the operations at sea. The U.S. Coast Guard recently seizing more than 4,000 pounds of coke with an estimated street value of $54 million.
We're diligently following every lead that we can.
The drug threat, agents say, is not going away.
You bring drugs and poisons into our community and put our communities at risk, we're coming for you.
Near Doral, Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.